Good Thursday morning to you. Yep, the weekend's almost here. I know I say this every Thursday if you're a regular tuner inner, as it were, but it's valid. I start to feel okay. The weekend is coming, even though I often work on the weekend, but still there's something about it that makes you feel like, all right, I can kick back for a little bit, or maybe sleep in a little bit, not too much, because that disrupts your circadian rhythms. But I digress. Who am I? I am Kitti Enders with declutterthebrain.com, helping overwhelmed overachievers to declutter their space and brain in 90 days or less, so that they can be calm and in control of their surroundings, and thereby confident. Sound like something you want to think about? Yeah, declutter. You're looking at the clutter and going, "Ugh." We can get rid of that. Yeah, and you are going to feel amazing. Just stay tuned. In about 4 minutes from now, we'll tell you how. This week we are talking about Darren Hardy's book, The Compound Effect, where he shows us how small changes can make big results, one way or the other. Yeah, he gives the example of three fellas who graduate from university. Larry makes no changes in his life one way or the other. Scott decides to do a little bit of self-help, a little bit of exercise, just, a little bit every day. Brad is cooking with every fatty substance he can. Drinks an extra drink a week. What else is he doing? He sits in front of his big TV in the basement with the bar very handy and close by. There's no change really until about 2 years into their new lives. Brad has gained 33 pounds and his marriage is on the rocks. Scott has a great marriage and he's dropped 33 pounds. And Larry, well, poor Larry, he's going nowhere fast and he's bitter, not a happy camper. The idea is you want to prime the pump, like those old water pumps on the farmhouse. It takes time to get the water to bubble up to the surface. So once you start those new habits, we're going to talk about that in a second. Once you start those new habits, you have to keep them going. Otherwise, you're going to be right back to square one. And of course, we are right in the new year. We may have backslid a little bit over the last 3 weeks. Time to get back on that success train. And Sarah, what did she do? She started Sarah. She started among other things, she started an exercise program, and God bless her, over 3 years later, she is still doing it. Why? Because she knows how important, and if she misses a day or 2 or 6, she won't get back on the program, right? And I'm doing the same thing with my workout routine, and it's applicable to all areas of your life. So keep your momentum going. It is important who you hang out with. If you are hanging out with negative Nellies, you will become a negative Nellie or Nelson. What you put in your brain, the social media, the media, regular media. I don't watch news, and I don't scroll. Doom scroll, as they say, because I just can't afford to have that's a cat. I can't afford to have that extra mental clutter in my head. I'm ADHD. I've got enough stuff happening up there. Busy brains. Can any of you relate? Yeah. So limit your social media and just really look at what you're putting into your brain. All right, today we are talking about ease in or jump in. Now, there's nothing I can do about that. I'm on a time schedule right now, so that's what he has to say about that. On page 77, Darren tells us to identify the triggers that are going, knock it off. Identify the triggers that may push you back to where you were. Maybe somebody says a discouraging word, as it says in the song. Watch out for things like that that could push you back and make you give up your momentum. Clean house. What do we mean by that? Any kind of decluttering that needs to be done. This is the time to do it, because you are clearing your space. You need to make way for the new energy. Swap some good habits, some bad habits for some good habits. If that'll work, it will work. The idea is only you can decide if you want to change 1 or 2 or 3 or 6. And if you I find that changing 1, how many Susan, how many Sarah, how many Michael? Yep, changing 1 habit at a time and getting that under your belt first will almost guarantee your success. If you try to do too many things at once, it's tough. It's tough. It's overwhelming. And that's what we try to avoid having you get, is overwhelming. I've gone over time here. Thank you so much for watching. Click the links below to download your 7 easy steps to conquer your physical mental clutter. Let's chat, and tomorrow we are going to talk about whose life is it anyway. Have a great day, everybody. Bye for now. Wonder what he did with the clicker.